Welcome to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in to another video. This week, we're gonna kick off the video by installing Walmart window tint on my Squarebody Chevy. We're not gonna waste any more time. Let's get right into it. As you guys can see on my back window, I used to have a sliding rear window. I ended up getting rid of that and ordering just the flat glass clear, so it's not tinted right now. The side windows, I think maybe are 30%. I don't know, just a guess, but we're gonna be redoing the whole truck. It was tinted when I got the truck years and years ago. We are going with 5%. So we're gonna do 5% on the rear, 5% on the side windows, the wing windows. We'll see how that looks. Now this will be my first time trying to do this. If it ends up going horribly bad, I'm just gonna take the truck to a shop and get it professionally tinted. I figured this would just be a fun video for you guys. Let me get everything prepped, let me get you guys set up, and we're gonna jump right into it. So I have it tacked film side to the outside of the truck. There's a protective layer that will peel off this side when we go to actually install it into the inside of the truck. I'm gonna take a Sharpie and mark the edges. After I mark it, we'll cut on my lines, then we'll remove the protective layer and actually apply it. The inside's now prepped. I'm gonna go ahead and peel the protective layer off, spray the film, and spray the window. We're gonna go ahead and try to install it. Probably help if I had an extra set of hands. Oh Jesus, here we go. I'm just trying to get everything tucked into the corners nicely. Leave no gaps. I'm gonna spray the top layer to keep the static down. Okay, I think we're doing okay so far. Okay, now let's take the squeegee. Try to nicely get all this stuff out of here. Now I'm just gonna quickly take a heat gun on low and hit the edges, a couple little bubbles. All right, I'm done with the heat gun. Here it is from the outside. Here it is from the inside. Now, is this a professional install? No, absolutely not. I mean, you can tell, you can kind of see some swirl marks and some debris, I guess, that I missed. I guess I didn't do too good of a job prepping it beforehand, making sure that every speck of dust is off. But knowing what I know now, after doing it, I could go get another roll for 10 bucks, peel this one off, throw a new one on, and I could probably do it twice as good now. I might just do that. I'm gonna leave it for now, let everything dry up, see how it acts. Worst case scenario, I peel this stuff off, go get a new roll and try it again. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So I'm gonna take what I learned off this one, I'm gonna peel our side windows, and we'll get to chipping away at those. I'm gonna go back to the heat gun, start on edge, heat it up, and hopefully peel it off all in one piece, and hopefully not leave the adhesive on the window. If you're careful with it and put the right amount of heat to it, it should all come off in one piece nice and clean and not be a mess to try to get all that glue off. Once we got that, I'm gonna remove the door panel since it's just gonna be easier to get the tint tucked down in there. Also, I might remove this little channel thing. And finally, after that's done, we'll move on to the tricky wing windows here. Not sure how well these are gonna go. Looks like on the last tint job, you can see they kind of just cut around the hole here. I'm gonna try to do something to make it a little bit cleaner, but worst case scenario, it is what it is. But let's go ahead and jump on these side windows. I'm gonna go ahead and get the window cleaned up, prepped, and we'll throw some tint on. I'm gonna start with like Gooby Gone or Goof Off to get all this glue off. Then we'll clean it. I'll make sure to prep it better this time so we don't get dust or fuzz or whatever that was under the other one. Well, now I know why they charge so much for removals. This is a pain to get this glue off the window. I've tried a little bit of heat, let it soak with Goo Gone, but it looks like it's just gonna be one of those tedious things. You gotta take your time. I got a brand new razor blade. I'm being careful to go with the glass. I'm gonna keep on at it. The window is finally clean, so let's keep on chugging along. It's now a couple days later. I'm back here checking on the tint. From the outside, you can see, I'm not sure what happened, but you can see some bubbles, more bubbles in the corners. I mean, I thought I was doing good, but wow, this is a little rough. So right now, I'm gonna grab a heat gun, take some heat to it, see if I can get some of that to lay back down, get it to look a little better before I decide to just rip it off. This side window was kicking my butt. I went through a couple rolls of my tint, and I eventually just had to throw in the towel for the day. This is not working how I wanted it to. That's okay, we're gonna give it another shot. We're gonna try to keep positive and keep chugging along. We'll see if we can turn this mess into something a little bit better. Well, it's kind of looking like those aren't gonna come out with the heat gun. It might be caused by the heat gun, actually. I think I might do a little bit more research before I install anything else to maybe avoid some of these mistakes. We're gonna go ahead and leave it at that for today's video. As always, I appreciate all the support. Thank you guys so much for watching. We are so close to race season. As you can see, I got the drag truck in the trailer. We're ready to go racing, so keep an eye out for all that content, and I'll see you guys on the next one.